Who's ever been like, you're fat. Let me tell you something. You can't change the world. You can only change yourself. No one's ever said that to a fat person. Oh. All right, the post. Let's get into the post, right? Let's get into the post. Hey, please consider telling fat people you can't change the world. You can only change yourself. It's a demonstrably false statement and one that upholds and sides with a privileged status quo. Love, an organizer who's been working full-time to change the world for 15 years. My head.
Eat shit, Derek.
Fuck, my brain.
60% of the time, it works every time.
God, the fuck.
That doesn't make sense.
The fuck are you talking about? Does this hurt anyone else's head? Talk about brain cell destruction. This is murder. This is murder. I don't even know where to start with this one. Can someone else, you want to break this down in the comments for me? Let's do this again. So for those of you listening, your fat friend, she, her, hers. Hey, please reconsider telling fat people, quote, you can't change the world. You can only change yourself. Which is true. You should focus on the shit you can control. Is a demonstrably false statement and one that upholds and sides with a privileged status quo. Love an organizer who's been working full time to change the world for 15 years. I'm still confused. I still don't know what you're trying to say. An organizer? You've been working full time to change the world for 15 years. Reconsider telling fat people, all right, here we go. You ready? I'm going to break this down. I'm going to shit all over this. You ready to fucking shit all over this?
Get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off and jam it into your ass.
When's the last time that you told a fat person you can't change the world? You can only change yourself. Who in the actual fuck is saying that to anyone, anywhere, anytime in history? Who's ever been like, you're fat. Let me tell you something. You can't change the world. You can only change yourself. No one's ever said that to a fat person. No, I'd venture that it's never been said to a fat person ever. I mean, are fat people out there changing the world? Are fat people out there like aggressively changing the world? I guess so, because most people out there are fat. So anyone that's changing the world is probably based on just fucking spin the roulette. You're going to land on fat, I'm sure, just because the percentage and the chance of someone out there being fat is higher. Anyone that's changing the world is more than likely fat. Is anyone? Does anyone fucking say this to anyone? Period. It's true. You can only change. Like, it's true. What, are you going to change the fucking world? Really? You're going to change the world? I mean, some people do. I'm not trying to make people like, well, you can't change the world. Well, you can start by fucking helping one person. Help yourself first. Don't be a delusional fucking moron. And take care of what you can control. Control what you can control. Do what you can do. But usually people that are out there trying to change the world do anything but. Just make people's lives better. Create something that helps people. Whether it helps 5 people or 1,000 people, it still helps people. You're still adding to improving the world. Give me a break. Give me a break. This is weird.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint. We go hard in the paint. What the fuck is you saying? What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children popping.